This video is brought to you by Shelter-Rite. Visit Shelter-Rite.com for all your project supplies, tools, and instructions. Got a hot tub cover that is starting to rip at the seams? That's not unusual, especially where the cover folds over the lift bar, because these seams have to take the weight of the cover. We're going to use HH-66 vinyl cement and a vinyl fabric called Shelter-Rite to repair this and hopefully get a few more seasons out of this old hot tub cover. To begin, use a rag and rubbing alcohol to clean the area where the patch will be glued. Clean it thoroughly.
We're cleaning the surface with some alcohol, rubbing alcohol, isopropyl. This is where I'm going to put the patch. Instead of sewing it, I hope this HH-66 and a patch of Shelter-Rite vinyl will keep it from getting worse, because these covers are rather expensive, about $500. Okay, we'll let that dry. Now we're going to take our Shelter-Rite. The Shelter-Rite has a vinyl on one side and a vinyl on the other. You can decide which side looks best for your application. This is a black, this is brown. I just want it to last, so I'm going to put the dull side up and the shiny side down. We're going to take our HH-66 vinyl cement. It's got an applicator brush inside. We're going to brush it onto the Shelter-Rite and cover all of it. So we put the HH-66 on both surfaces, here and also on the back of the Shelter-Rite, and now we'll bond them together.
When using HH-66 vinyl cement, there is no better patch material than Shelter-Rite vinyl from Shelter-Rite. I've cut this patch out of a yard of Shelter-Rite. The Shelter-Rite equals about 61 inches in width, so 61 inches by 36 inches will make a lot of patches.
Hot tub time! There we go. Now, we'll see how that does. I'm going to let it obviously sit for about a day and come back to it and see how well it's stuck. And hopefully that will keep our rip from getting worse.
The opposite side needs the same repair, so here I've cut another patch out of the Shelter-Rite vinyl fabric from Shelter-Rite, and we've applied the HH-66 vinyl cement to the patch and the surface after it was thoroughly cleaned. We'll let this cure for about a day, then we'll report back later the results.
It has been several weeks. In fact, it's probably been about a month since we did this repair on this hot tub cover, and we've used it quite a lot. So we repaired it with our Shelter-Rite vinyl fabric from Shelter-Rite, which is a two-sided vinyl product. Then we also used the HH-66, and I just want to show you the results here of our repair. As you can see, it's bonded very, very well and is almost impossible to get off. In fact, if I were to try to peel it off, it would probably tear apart the vinyl underneath the Shelter-Rite product. That's how well the HH-66 bonds. Notice how close I got it at the edge. That's what I was trying to achieve. I was trying to achieve a full patch here along this ripped out seam. And so now when we fold the hot tub cover back upon the stand, this patch takes most of the abuse.
If your hot tub cover starts to rip along the seams like this, fix it before it becomes unusable using HH-66 and Shelter-Rite vinyl from Shelter-Rite. A 4-ounce can of HH-66 and a yard of Shelter-Rite will cost you about $23 and should provide a few more seasons of use out of your hot tub cover.